Hey everybody, it's Darren Monroe, and this is a Warriors review I'm doing here for Phil Ainsworth's Lightning Fast List Builder. Now I saw it and I looked at it and said, oh wow, you know, $6. And it's gone up since then to $9, and I know it's going to keep going up and everything. But I said, okay, well, it's $6, and I saw a couple of veteran, warrior people in there who were leaving messages and said they really liked it. So I said, okay, I'm going to check it out and see what we're dealing with. Here's the funny part about it. Okay, I guess this is Phil. Hey, Phil, there's Phil. And the funny part is that when you go down to right below Phil's greeting, when you go down to here, you start to get a little pissed. Here's what I mean by that, and excuse my language, but this is for this video is for this part of the video is for beginners, this video here. But then there's a whole bunch of videos below that. If you already know how to build a list and you already know the general stuff, hey, you can kind of just play this and skip through it. But when I listened to this, I was like, oh wow, I got taken for $6 whole, right? But then I went down here to Shane. Shane was talking about, man, Shane, is it Purcell? Shane was doing a he brought up some great ways you can partner with other people with lists to make money and really tie in to growing your list. And he's doing it on a whole nother level. I mean, he's doing it on steroids. I mean, he ought to call that list building on steroids, because he's doing it in a hyper intensive way. And he also brought up some great ideas. Both him and John brought up some great ideas. John Cornetta brought up some great ideas for getting your list viral. What John also did was, I believe that was John, was talking about, let me double check here. Yeah, John was the one who was talking about some strategies you use with social media to line into your list building. And I like some of those ideas. John, I think it was John also who talked about the debate over double opt-in and single opt-in, and he made me think. I'm doing a little test here myself, but he had some great feedback on that. It's not standard stuff at all. Lee McIntyre, let me tell you, Lee McIntyre, he's talking about products, guys, that you can create right now to get your list building now. But he started talking about the stuff you can create now that's headache free, which is really smart. Another great thing that I like that he said was he talked about ways in which you can focus but at the same time test. In other words, you're doing testing always, of course, on your headlines, on everything, but he talked about the importance of what to test and what's more important to test. I'm not gonna give up the whole thing. I mean, it's only $9. It's worth it, guys. Go get it. He's talking about things that you can test right away that people can automatically make more money from, versus just knowing what converts more from the copy. All right, he's really talking about some key testing factors that are going to bring you significantly more money. And Lee had a lot of really interesting ideas. Now, as you go down the rest of these videos, there's some bonus videos that he has, Phil has, and I just highly recommend you go for it. It's low priced. If you didn't like it, if you think it sucked or whatever, hey, go ahead and PM me and ask me and say, man, what were you talking about? We can have a conversation about that, because honestly, I think these guys really had some interesting ideas. I'm what you call more of a intermediate to advanced person, so in other words, there are key things that I'm picking out of there, because I know majority of what the beginner to intermediate people are learning. So I'm telling you right now, it's really great. Check it out. Make sure, if you get a chance to, that you get the Lightning Fast List Builder, as long as it's available on WSO. If you don't see it on WSO, just go ahead and Google it and find it. Connect with it and get it. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Okay? Talk to you later.